Hey, fart sniffers, welcome back. Today we're going to do a little bit of talking about the Honda, do an update on how I like it so far, and show you guys what I've done spent some money on this time, do a little upgrade on it. So currently she got 52 miles on it. We went out and rode for the past 3 weekends, did a little bit of riding, playing in the snow, some straight mud, did some power line riding and stuff like that. And so far it's been pretty good. I'm happy with it. It's got a good amount of power. You know, for what I do with it, it's really got plenty of power for me. We'll see how it handles these new tires, new used tires I bought. Found me a set of 27-inch Outlaw ones on some Polaris rims, which I'm actually going to change them up and pull the Outlaws off of them Polaris rims, put the Polaris rims on that four-wheeler, get rid of them damn ragged ass steelies, and switch the pit bulls around and put them on those wheels after I paint them up and paint them black and leave some of the stuff accented on there. But anyway, so we're going to change them around, put the Outlaws on my steelies. So I got a mud set and a trail riding set for this thing. So far I've been pretty happy with it. No issues. The only thing I'll say, which I knew it was going to happen anyway, since these are the painted plastics, my foot was rubbing it raw. You know, that's what happens when you use your feet. You rub things raw. It rubbed and scratched the plastic down there, which is fine. I knew it was going to happen. But if you're doing any kind of serious riding, don't expect that not to happen. Black pop rivets finally come in. Got them all done in there nicely in the plastic. And like I said, I don't know if you can really, you can see them. I got the factory backer plates on there, and I just use a pair of dikes and snip them and cut them original pop rivets with the plates on there, cut them off, got them on, got my little cup holder and all that installed on there, which I'm probably gonna pull that off and keep that off for right now, but it's pretty nice. So far I've pressure washed the bike 3 times. I've got a low power like Harbor Freight electric pressure washer, which has worked really well, but it's not, I'm careful around here, but I definitely ain't scared to get in there and get some, as far as a seal. But so far this has not leaked at all. It's been completely dry. And then the front compartment as well, I've heard some people say that this ain't waterproof. I got my gloves in there, and you can see down in here, you can see where the water's there, but the inside the box has been completely dry. So that's nice. That's just where I keep my riding gloves and stuff for right now. But it's been good so far. Really happy with it. The pit bulls clear out surprisingly well. If you're just spinning a little bit and just barely chugging, she don't clear them out that well. But as soon as you blip the throttle and get wheel speed above like 10 miles an hour, they immediately clear out just fine and bite really good. I had in some pretty thick stuff this weekend and did just fine. I was pretty happy with it. I decided against the Tiger Tail, and right now I've got this hook in it that I had in my pickup for this past week when we went riding. I put that hook in there. I'm gonna get a D-ring and actually make out of some old winch cable I got. Me and some friends are gonna make up something similar to that, like Mud Bandit strap, where you just like put a little loop on your rack, hook it there, and it kind of hooks and hangs, and it's like a 4 or 5 foot long piece of rope. We're gonna do that, make a bunch of those up out of small winch cable, like wire or synthetic winch cable we got laying around, do that with it. But so far, been really happy with the thing. I ain't got a whole lot of complaints, honest to God. When I got stuck this past weekend, it was probably up to about here, something like that, and it had no problem running. At one point, like where I was coming up on an angle, the exhaust was underwater and all that. It did just fine. Never stumbled or shuddered or nothing like that. So we'll see how she keeps holding up. But I've been happy with it so far. I'm gonna make another video showing y'all how to install these tires. I'm gonna break them down and put them on my steel wheels with 2 spoons and a can of ether. I may not even have to use a can of ether, but I'm gonna make another video. So check that out and see what your thoughts are on that. And if you got any questions or want to mount your own 4-wheeler tires, check out my channel and it'll be on there here shortly. The one thing I will say now that I'm thinking about it, one thing I don't really like and have noticed, the Polaris don't have this problem, but this thing where she's got all the AArm protectors, and you can still see there's some stuff hung up in there still. It really does not do well with getting rid of mud that gets up in them things. I mean, it took a long time to power wash it and get all that mud that packed up in there. Stop, tank. Golly day. Down in there near the disc brake and everything. I don't know if you can see it. Oh man, sorry y'all. But yeah, down in here near the brake and everything, that tray just loads right full of stuff. So that's the one thing I'll say that's a pain in the ass, is that the AArm guards front and back, they load up full of mud and shit. So that sucks. But you know, I'd rather have the protection than the shit hanging out there ready to be whacked. So happy with it overall, and check out the other video on them tires, mounting them up and getting them on the steelies. If y'all got any comments, ignorant shit to say, or questions or whatever, put her down there in the shit talker and let me know. I'm glad to answer any questions you got. And take it easy, man.